The recent Microsoft Azure outage did not just disrupt services. It exposed a critical fragility in how enterprises architect identity, productivity, and operational workflows in the cloud. Whether your organization uses Microsoft 365, Teams, SharePoint, Power Apps, Azure AD, or Azure Compute, this event served as a significant wake-up call. In today's video, we're going to break down what actually failed, why the disruption cascaded so severely, and the strategic architecture decisions enterprises must take now. Our goal is to help you avoid business shutdown during the next outage, because, inevitably, there will be another one. Contrary to some headlines, this was not simply SharePoint went down or Teams stopped working. The failure occurred at the global traffic management and identity authentication layer, specifically Azure Front Door and Intra-ID token validation. Azure pushed a configuration update to its global routing infrastructure, which then propagated inconsistently across regions. This inconsistency caused identity verification requests to begin failing. When identity fails, every service depending on it becomes inaccessible. This outage didn't take down your apps. It took down the ability to prove who you are. In modern cloud identity-centric architectures, that is enough to shut down an entire enterprise. Over the last decade, organizations correctly centralized identity and access management in the cloud. However, many unknowingly created a global single point of failure, now known as the identity choke point problem. The hidden risk is that if the identity provider is down, then everything is down. This issue is not unique to Microsoft. It's an architectural pattern problem prevalent in a majority of enterprises. To mitigate this, identity must have redundancy. At minimum, organizations must implement hybrid identity mode for authentication fallback. Emergency break glass accounts are crucial for admin recovery during critical outages. Offline credential caching policies ensure end-user continuity, allowing access even when the IDP is unavailable. Conditional access resilience rules prevent business lockout, evaluating policies using data collected at the beginning of a user session. Out-of-band MFA methods add an additional layer of security, using separate communication channels like SMS or authenticator apps. Identity is not set and forget. Identity is infrastructure and must be architected with failover, not just convenience. Beyond identity, a comprehensive cloud security strategy is essential, as legacy on-premises strategies won't suffice in the cloud. This strategy begins with understanding your cloud footprint and defining security requirements for cloud and SaaS. Ensuring visibility into cloud and SaaS operations is crucial for investigation and incident response. Organizations must continuously collect forensic data, as it's not available when most needed if not gathered proactively. Leverage the support of security automation to reduce workloads for overtaxed security teams. Automation enables continuous verification of configurations and dramatically accelerates threat detection and containment. Finally, adopt an assume breach mindset. Prevention matters, but preventing every cloud attack is impossible. Modern enterprises need to bolster investments in cloud and SaaS detection and response. Consider multi-cloud and hybrid cloud strategies to distribute risk and avoid vendor lock-in. Regularly conduct resilience testing and automate disaster recovery processes to ensure quick recovery. Implement robust monitoring and observability practices to gain insights into system performance and identify issues proactively. Perform regular risk assessments to identify potential threats and vulnerabilities, informing your resiliency plans. Optimize cloud costs through resource allocation and utilization monitoring, leveraging cost-effective cloud-native services. Finally, adopt compliance tools like Microsoft Purview and use Azure Policy to enforce compliance requirements. By implementing these strategies, enterprise IT leaders and architects can build more resilient cloud architectures that minimize the impact of outages and ensure business continuity.